Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who's new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is of course full of new makeup releases as always on Wednesdays. Sweeties, I'm so excited to film this for you and to spend this time with you, sweeties. And of course, if you don't know me yet and you just found me, I'm Leorah. I'm a makeup artist and stylist. I'm living for colorful makeup and kind of bold styling. So that is what I'm doing here. So feel free to check out my channel, of course, and also my social media, which is linked in the description box down below, so you can get to know me a little bit better. And of course subscribe to my channel, because definitely I would like to have you here as part of my tribe. So sweeties, we do have a lot to talk about. I feel there is a big wave coming. It's a big wave coming. I already feel like now it's already more than last week. I don't know. All right, so I have to warn you though, because I again have like 5 kids at home in isolation, so you might hear them, and while I'm filming they're also going to start their Zoom lessons, so you might hear that as well. So who knows, we shall have to deal with it, because life is just not as planned, you know. All right, so let us just go in, because we want to talk about makeup and of course mostly indie. There are a lot more releases also from more mainstream brands, which I'm not going to touch up upon, because it's just not so much me. But let's go right into it. Okay, so let's start with LEORAHCOSMETICS, because actually right before I sat down I saw a sneak peek from the spring collection, which is going to be the sweet candy collection. This is going to come soon. I don't know exactly when, if this is coming in time for Valentine's Day or a little bit later, because of course spring kind of is longer than just Valentine's Day, so we shall see. It looks really cool and sparkly though. It's lip glosses, 6 of them, and the lip swatches look really nice. You know, I kind of really like stuff like this. Now glosses doesn't work so well on me, even with like Vaseline lip liners and stuff like this. Even then it's just not so much me, but this looks nice, and if you love lip glosses, then maybe this is something for you. Also, I should tell you that they are also restocking, no, they're kind of bringing out a new palette, and that's the Bombshell 2 palette. I do own the Bombshell, the original Bombshell palette, which was a 9-pan palette, and really liked it. And now of course this is a bigger version and like a little bit more, you know, you see. So that is what it is. So this is coming, either it is coming soon or it is already live. I'm not 100% sure. I only, as of right now, have a Instagram video here, so I don't have, is that true? Yeah, so I don't have all the information while I'm filming this, so you'll figure it out. I'm having all the brands linked in the description box. All right, then let's move on to Glamour, because they're coming out with the Space Chrome collection, and you see the swatches here. This is so cool. It looks so beautiful, and of course it's chromey shades. It looks like this could be black based, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, it says your pre-order will likely open at the end of next week. It will stay open until the Nocturnal palette is available as well, which at this point is looking like the second week of February. I'm so in love with that palette, sweeties. We spoke about that palette last week. Very interested, you know. So that is that. I think it's very smart that they are going to come out with this together, because, you know, paying for shipping like a million times is not smart, and I think it discourages a lot of people from ordering. So I think they're doing a very smart thing here. And I should also give you a sneak peek on something that they're working on, and that is this one. This is the Nearly Natural palette. This is just the sneak peek of the outer packaging, and also in this case Doodles by the Bunny designed the outer packaging. This person is all over the place in the best way, you know. I love the creativity of that person. So cool. And how she's also like, or he, I don't know, being recognized now by brands and being hired, I guess, you know. This is so cool. So this is coming at some point. I do not have more information as of right now. Just in case you're more into neutral shades, this might be something that you want to look out for. Okay, now I've also been tagged in a new brand, or in the post of a new brand, and that is Reborn Savage Cosmetics. So here we do have a sneak peek. This is a very small brand as of right now, which is so cool, and they're going to come out with this. Okay, so this, it only says charged up, so I guess this is the name of the collection. They're going to be palettes. It looks like they're going to be lip products. What else is there going to be? Stones. I don't know. So this, I honestly don't know more about this. Basically, I only have the sneak peek and not a lot of more information, but the brand itself says that there is going to be more information coming during the next weeks. Okay, so we are going to probably still talk about this, but here, this is what you see. Of course, this is going to be colorful, which is really, really nice, and we shall see what else they're going to come up with. Then I also need to talk to you about something, because I thought, wow, this is so cool, and that is from Glamour Boutique. Sweeties, we've been speaking about this brand quite a bit already here on my channel, and now they're coming out with the golden ghouls. Sweeties, look at the outer packaging first of all. I think this is so cool. Right, this is back on popular demand. I think this is not necessarily a new one, but in any case, this is a duochrome pressed glitter eyeshadow palette, okay? Or pressed glitter palette, which is nice because I personally really like glitters, and the golden ghouls is just so cool. Also now the timing, because I do believe, if I remember right, that the last one of the actual golden girls just passed away a couple of weeks ago, right? So to bring this back right now is kind of really cool, honestly. Yeah, and then also, of course, the actual palette looks really nice. So if you are into that, if you like to have duochrome pressed glitters, that could be your thing. And then, of course, go ahead and check out that brand, Glamour Boutique. Also, like the play on the word is really cool. Yeah. So let us also talk about ColourPop. They're flooding the market with all kinds of stuff. So they're coming out with like big palettes and quads, and also face products and all kinds of stuff. I'm just going to like throw it all here, give you an impression. There's all kinds of stuff. I cannot really keep up with them. So there's going to be the On the Mango palette and the Acai You palette, the Feeling Coconutty palette, the Strawberry Sweet palette, and then also like blushes and all kinds of other stuff. So I'm going to just put it here as much as I can so you can check it out. Check out ColourPop in case you're interested with that. No, in that. In case you're interested in that. All right, then let's also talk about Madaj Beauty London, because I'm super excited to tell you that they are coming out with a new collection. They're coming out with the Extraordinary collection, which is a neutral collection, and you do have here 8 new Eye Envy single eyeshadows. You do have 4 new Lip Envy Mega Matte lipsticks. You do have 4 new Lip Envy Super Satin lipsticks, which I love those. And then also 4 new Starlight lip glosses. Okay, the super matte or mega matte is not so much for me, because I just really don't like matte so much, but I know that the super satin lipsticks are phenomenal. They're so nice, and also the eyeshadow formula is really nice. So if you're very much into neutrals, or if you just want to add a few neutrals to your collection, this might be something for you to check out. I also do have a code with Madaj Beauty. I do not believe it's affiliated. You will find all my codes in the description box. All right, sweeties, then let's also talk about Nomad, because of course, you know, there is a winter palette coming, and last time we spoke about the first shade. In the meantime, I have all of those. The blue one with the bunny on it, the light blue one, we spoke about last time, and ever since they have shown us a white one, a dark hunter green one, and a super beautiful dark blue. So this is what it is as of right now when I'm filming this, which is a day before you're seeing this. So I hope that it's not going to be completely out of date by the time you're seeing this. There are going to be 15 shades total. It's going to retail for $39, and this becomes available on January 25th. I do believe that I'm getting this in PR, so it should already be on the way to me. I also do have a code with Nomad. It is, as of right now, affiliated as of January this year. So this is really nice. So if you want to use it, feel free to do so. All right, sweeties, then let's also talk about Makeup Revolution. They're coming out with the Lion King collection. This is how it looks. The Hakuna Matata palette with 15 shades for $18, and then you do have 3 9-pan eyeshadow palettes, and you do have 2 highlighters. You do have eye crayon sets. You do have 3 lip glosses. You get a cat mascara and liners, and this is all available now in case you want to check this out. Okay, just in case you're interested in Makeup Revolution, this is available now in case you feel like this. I think it is actually nice because it's kind of, speaking about the big palette now, it's kind of half neutral and half colorful, which I think are the most versatile palettes that you can come out with. I think it makes a lot of sense. I'm just not on the market for buying really from Makeup Revolution, not for any like weird reason or anything, any drama. It's just like there's so many things out there that I want to try more than this. but in case you want to, then feel free to do so. And with that, let's move on to Sugar Drizzle, because Sugar Drizzle also, like, just right now when I'm filming this, dropped this one, or showed us this one. This is the new Mini Mermaid Glow Cube palette with 9 shades. It's iridescent pastels shifting eye and face highlighter palette. Okay, this is what it says here. This is becoming available on January 22nd, and this is what it looks like. Now, I'm personally not too much into pastels. It is almost like it's too soft for me, but I'm very, very interested in another palette that is coming from Sugar Drizzle, and we're talking about this in just a second. I do not have a price for this one as of right now, but in case you want to check this one out, then definitely feel free to do so. And let me just scroll down to the other release from Sugar Drizzle that is coming. This one. This is the Be the Flawed, Quirky, Unique, Beautiful, Magical Person That You Are palette. Seriously, that is the name. Which is so cool. I love this. I love the color scheme, and there are of course mattes and shimmers in the palette and duochromes, and this is so beyond beautiful, and there is no way that I would not want to have this palette. This is like really soulmate material. Definitely. So yeah. All right, so this is releasing on the same day when also the pastel palette is releasing, so just be aware of that in case you want to pick up both or one of them, whatever. Okay, sweeties, then let's also talk about this one. This is coming from the Besties Gang collection, and this is coming soon. 2 blush palettes, one in a lighter version and one in a darker version. They will retail for $26 each. I think this is really cool. I love blush palettes. I love when brands do that they're doing just blush palettes or just highlighter palettes, you know, because I always feel like I'm such a person that needs to sort stuff, and if I have blushes and also highlighters in a palette, it drives me nuts, because where do I put it? Do I put it with the highlighters? Do I put it with the blushes? You know, this is just something in my head, but I really love blush palettes. I think in my books it makes a lot of sense, and of course for me I would have to go for the light one, which is really beautiful with a lot of variety in it. So yeah, so this is coming super soon from the Besties Gang collection. Now let's also talk about a new brand for me, and that is KVD Beauty. And I cannot even believe that I did not know this brand existed, because they have like, I don't know, 500,000 followers on Instagram, and I was like blissfully unaware. But okay, so here they're coming out with the Love at First Swipe lip collection. This is available now, and this is how they look. Okay, so this is what you're getting. The color scheme is of course very classy, very sexy in its own way. This is actually something that I could absolutely go for, because this is the colors that I'm vibing with most when it comes to lips. I love classy lips, super much love it. But yeah, so this is that. In case you want to check it out, they do retail for $18 each or $81 for the bundle of 5, in case you're interested. Now we need to talk also about Tammy Tanuka. She's coming out with so much that I'm a little bit confused, honestly. Okay, so let us maybe first talk about this one. This is the Peacock. I think this is like an egg, you know? You know, these eggs that she's hatching on her website, and then there's like a palette in it or a bundle in it. So this has not hatched yet, so I cannot really tell you how this looks as of right now when I'm filming this. So we'll have to see. I will probably then talk about this in particular next week, but there are a lot of other things that she is dropping, and let's talk about this one. This is the Useful Lessons eyeshadow set with 5 shades. Of course, this is a more neutral eyeshadow set. This is available now in case you are interested in a little bit of more neutrals. Then also this one, which is so beautiful. Let me just, I'm constantly skipping the page by mistake. This is the Finest Recipe eyeshadow set, also 5 shades, also available now. This looks so beautiful. This looks so regal and so amazing. Seriously, very yum. You know, so this is the Finest Recipe. Let's look for more, because there is more. Okay, we also have this one here. This is a Feast for All eyeshadow set in 4 shades. I think this you could also use as highlighters and who knows what. This looks also so beautiful, so duochromy and shifty, really, really pretty. Then we have this one, the Cooking Star eyeshadow set with 5 shades. Of course, this one is also very much Leorah with, you know, purple and green and all of that, all of this goodness. Really beautiful, also available now. And then we also have this one, which is the Secret Ingredient eyeshadow palette, or eyeshadow set, sorry, also with 5 shades. Sweetie's Secret Ingredient, it's a worm. It's worms there. The birds are eating the worms, but you know, for them that is very delicious. So yeah. Also this one is really pretty, and also the look that she has posted there together with that is so nice. And also here in this case, I think it's really nice that there's also a matte shade in it, but that is just me. I just prefer to have mattes and shimmers together. Only mattes and only shimmers is always a little bit like, I want everything, you know. So this is really nice. All of these things look super beautiful. In case there is something else, I'm still gonna come back to it, but as of right now, what I can see right now, I think this is what she's coming out with. This is a lot already. Okay, so sweeties, let us move on to Death and Candy custom creations, because they're coming out with something so stunning for someone who likes glitters and sparkly flakes and stuff like this. So they're coming out with Blue Spark Solos. Okay, let me just read this for you, okay? So it's handmade glitter gels that are cruelty-free, vegan, and eco-friendly. The gels contain an aloe base, so those who have an aloe allergy have to read up on the ingredients, of course, but this is what they look like. So basically you do not need a primer or anything to apply this, and you have the glitter on it, and you probably will have like 0 fallout, and it looks spectacular. So beautiful. Yeah, Death and Candy custom creations. Okay, so we do have the Frosted Flakes, and then we do have black and blue holes. We do have Oceanside Qianara, I think, and then Rainy Thursday Blues and Blue Monday. These are the different creations that they have come out with, and they're also listing everything that is in it on their Instagram. So in case you're interested, please feel free to check this one out. I'm sure they also have it on their website or something. So this is super beautiful, very pretty in my eyes. I just cannot stop myself when it sparkles, you know. All right, then let's also talk about Electrum Cosmetics, because they're coming out with all kinds of duochromy shades, and these look spectacular. And I think it said there also that these are not black based. These are, for example, this one here, the first one that I'm showing you, this one, I think it said it was teal based. I don't have that original post where I read this right here in front of me, but just saying that these are not black based. Okay, so this is available now for pre-order. I'm going to show you what I have here, and I think it looks beautiful. In case you're into these kinds of shades, and really who isn't, then please feel free to check out Electrum Cosmetics. I think it looks super beautiful. And also they are coming out with 8 pressed multichromes and a new multichrome highlighter. This is now also available for pre-order. This is all the information that I have as of right now, but seriously, so cool. It looks so pretty. All right, sweeties, let us also talk about Babyface Lashes, because they're going to come out with their You're Mine palette. Of course, this is a Valentine's Day release, which is really cute, of course, with the comics cartoon characters on it. with the hearts popping out. That is really sweet. Okay, it has 12 shades, 8 mattes, 3 shimmers, and 1 glitter, retailing for $20. I think the palette released already a couple of days ago, and I do believe that there is a bundle version with other products coming soon. At least this is how I do understand this post, but in case this is something for you, then of course feel free to check out Babyface Lashes with this very cute palette. All right, then let's also talk about a very sexy palette, and that is this palette, the Be Mine eyeshadow palette from Heritage Cosmetics. Sweeties, this palette is so beautiful. I'm so in love with this one because it is kind of, the vibe I'm getting is like the Dollhouse palette from Blend Bunny, but smaller. But overall, I feel like there is a certain vibe to this that is just so sophisticated and sexy and dramatic, but soft in a way, you know? I love this palette, and it is such a cool version of a Valentine's palette. It's just so beautiful. 18 shades with mattes and shimmers. This is available now for pre-order. I do not have a price, but boy oh boy is this beautiful. Really pretty. yeah, Heritage Cosmetics, love it. Okay, now let's also talk about XX Revolution, because they are coming out with the Mystic eyeshadow palette for $28, and then also a water activated liner palette for $11. This is available now. Also, this one is not going to be for me. I did order the XX Envy palette when it launched. This was like the palette that you see here, the big one, but in like green tones and stuff, and it was atrocious. It was, sorry, but you know, I never want to really talk like that about makeup, because I always feel like this is my holy space, but it was so bad that I just couldn't, you know, I could not even finish one eye, and yeah, so definitely not for me, but in case you want to give it a try, feel free to do so. This is available now. All right, now let us also talk about Xbaby Beauty, because they're coming out with their new Star Guardian Crystal Chrome eyeshadows, and I know already who is going to love this. It's like some of my besties will be totally into this. Okay, multi-chrome liquid eyeshadows in 8 shades available now. I'm personally not too much into liquid eyeshadows, unfortunately, but this looks beautiful, and if you are, then definitely go ahead and check this out. Don't have a price, unfortunately, but yeah, it looks absolutely beautiful from Xbaby Beauty. Now let's also talk about this cutesy palette from Yvette Beauty, and she's going to come out with more. This is just the first palette of more. There's going to be altogether 5 eyeshadow quads. This is the first one that I've seen. This is going to be the new Rave collection, and this is the first eyeshadow palette or quad, and I think it is so pretty, sweeties. It is so pretty. If you're into quads, you know, I think it looks like there's going to be 2 shimmers and 2 mattes, which makes a lot of sense, of course, for a quad, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. I don't think this is available yet, but of course I'm going to talk about this brand again once I see all the other quads, but this is already so promising and so pretty. So yeah, Yvette Beauty, super well done. Now also let's talk about CXC Beauty, because he is coming out with the Midwinter's Night eyeshadow palette. This is how she looks. Also, this one is just so stunning. Sorry, but I love makeup, you know. What can I say? So this is already live, and there's also going to be a lip bundle. Let's just pull up the lip bundle. This is how the lip bundle looks for $17, and the palette retails for $52, and this is available now. I do have a code with Christian, who is the owner of CXC Beauty, and feel free to use it in case you wish to do so. I think the palette is absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. What can I say? I've also tried the brand already, so I really like the formula. So you get 15 shades with mattes and shimmers and duochromes, and then of course the lip bundle. All right, sweeties, then I need to give you also an update, because last time I spoke about Game Beauty, because they had sneak peeked that there is going to be a small release coming. Didn't really know what to make out of it. I thought maybe it's blushes or something like this. It wasn't. I was completely wrong. It's brushes. You know, sounds similar, but I was completely wrong. So you do have 5 brushes. They do have a comfort grip. They do have soft bristles. They are synthetic, and this is available now. In case you want to check this out, they are all eye brushes, which makes a lot of sense. So this is the release we spoke about last time, where I didn't know what it was. So this is brushes from Game Beauty. Okay, sweeties, we also need to talk about Miso Rushi. I think that is also a new brand for me. I don't recall having spoken about this brand yet. And they're going to come out with their Doki Doki collection. So you do have an eyeshadow palette with 9 pans. You do have 2 lip glosses. You do have a lip liner kit, and you do have lashes. And all of that is available now. Unfortunately, I do not have prices here, but also, of course, this palette, for example, is a very sophisticated palette, but has a lot of drama in it, has a lot of intensity in it, because yes, you can do both, you know, you can be classy, you can be sophisticated, but you can also be, you have presence at the same time, and I really like that. Okay, so this is what it is. Feel free to check out this brand. This is available now. Now let's also talk about Copacetic Cosmetics, because they're coming out with 2 new quads, and you do have the Topaz quad with 2 duochrome highlighters, a shimmer blush and a matte blush, and then also the turquoise quad with 2 shimmery highlighters and 2 satin grungy blushes. This is becoming available on January 21st, in case you want to check that out. I do not have a price, but also this looks really cool. You know, I would never even consider to do a blush in turquoise, but I guess there are people who do that. But really, really cool. And of course, you can use it on your eyes and wherever you want to use it. All right, now let us talk about Babyface Beauty, because they're coming out with the Dead of Winter eyeshadow palette. And this is how she looks. You do get 9 shades with shimmers and mattes, and it retails for $38. This is available now. This is, of course, a very, very dark palette, very, very intense. I think there is a black matte, a dark blue matte, which is the one in the top left corner. I think that's like a super, super dark blue. And then also a black shimmer above the black matte. The black matte is in the middle of the palette, okay? Just trying to make some order here, because I don't know how much you actually can see when I'm putting the pictures up, because sometimes the colors don't show so well. So this is a very, very nice winter palette. And of course, like, you can do like super, super grungy looks with this. If this is your style, then feel free to do so with this palette, the Dead of Winter eyeshadow palette. Kind of really, really cool theme also, you know? All right, now let's also talk about the Beauty Bar Cosmetics, because they're coming out with 4 new metallic multichrome loose pigments. This is maybe something for you. Look at the swatches, looks super, super beautiful. And also, of course, in the components, they're so pigmented and intense and looks so gorgeous, so saturated and amazing. So they retail for $17 each, or for $60 as a bundle, and this is now available in case you want to check this one out from the Beauty Bar Cosmetics. Also, I need to give you an update on this one from DedeSignature Cosmetics, because weeks ago I spoke about the outer packaging. It was a sneak peek of the new Face Bass Metallics, and I didn't know what it was. I was guessing, and actually the brand kindly replied to me what this release is all about, because I really had no idea. So, but in any case, they are coming out with this. Now I can show you the inside of this collection, and it's basically three metallic shades, and they all dry down matte, and this is available now. In case you want to check this one out, you do have a gold, a silver, and then a pinkish shade. In case this is something that you would love to work with, then this is available now from DedeSignature Cosmetics. Okay, sweeties, then let's also talk about KVD Beauty, because actually this I really liked. Now, this is the new Good Apple Lightweight Full Coverage Concealer. All right, long name, but I kind of feel like this is so interesting to me, because, you know, the older I get, the more my needs for a lightweight but full coverage concealer, and also really same applies to foundation, the more I have a need for this, and the more interested I get in stuff that I used to not even think twice about it, you know? So in any case, just wanted to show you, it comes in 32 shades. It's full coverage for all skin types, long wear, lightweight, hydrating skin finish, which is nice, especially when you're not like super young anymore. And it says here smooth crease resistant coverage, and it retails for $28 each. This is becoming available on February 1st. So yeah, it looks really nice. Also, the shade range looks really decent. So that is basically all I know from KVD Beauty. Okay, sweeties, let us also talk about this one. I just had to throw this one in just for the fun of it. This is from Chantecaille, and they're coming out with the Giraffe Eye Quartet for $74. Sweeties. Hashtag too expensive. Okay, but in any case, that's not the reason why I wanted to talk about this. I wanted to talk about this because I would never have guessed, just seeing the color scheme of the quartet, of the quad, I would never have guessed that this is about giraffes. Because in my books, giraffe doesn't look like this. But in any case, this is a very classy release, and if this is something that you can afford and of course want to support, because they're coming out with really cool stuff, you know, you just need to have like the pocket money to buy it. But yeah, so there's also going to be new lip shades. I think there are going to be 3 lip shades. I'm not 100% sure right now, but this is what it is. So in case you want to, then feel free to check this one out. This is coming soon from Chantecaille. Okay, now also Erica's Vanity Vanity Shop is coming out with something. Actually, I think this launched already by the time you're seeing this. This is the Be Mine eyeshadow palette with 35 shades with mattes and shimmers and glitters, in case you're interested in a big palette that gives you like everything that you need for Valentine's Day and beyond. This is what it is. And then also 3 matte liquid lipsticks. Okay, now on the swatches, these lipsticks don't necessarily look matte to me, which kind of makes them more attractive for me personally, because I just really do not like matte liquid lipsticks. But here they actually look a little bit more like satin and like that, which for me is way more what I would go for. The palette is nice. It is a very, very also dramatic palette, also more dark leaning, which is really, really nice and fun. And of course you get a lot of rosy tones, but beyond that you also get a lot of other tones there, you know, a lot of variety within, of course, a color scheme there. Okay, I think this is very, very pretty, so feel free to check this one out. This is already available from Erica's Vanity Shop. Now let's also talk about Peachy Green, because also they're coming out with a Valentine's release. That is the Be Mine eyeshadow palette with 12 shades, including mattes and shimmers. This is available now for $33, and this is how she looks. Also, this is of course a cutie palette, nice depth in the palette. With all these Valentine's releases, you gotta be into the color scheme. You know, if you don't like pinks or mauve tones, then you're probably lost around that time of the year. I can like swing across the board. I don't care. I put whatever on my eyes, you know. So this is available now in case you want to check it out. Now let us also talk about Makeup by Liza, because she's coming out with this palette, the Raven's Castle palette. Sweeties, this is beautiful. This is again this dark, mystical, sophisticated vibe that I'm so into this these days, you know, really, really liking it. And also the outer packaging and also the inside, it just vibes so much with me. What is it with me? I don't know. It is so pretty. Yeah, so this is what you're getting. This is already available for about $28 or for £20, because of course Makeup by Liza is based in the UK. Okay, so this is available now. I think it is absolutely beautiful. Yeah. All right, sweeties, then let's also talk about the Nebula palette, which is coming from Mica Beauty Shop. This palette has 12 shades with 7 mattes and 5 shimmers or duochrome finishes. This is launching on February 1st, and this is going to be retailing for about $40. Mica Beauty Shop is, I think, based somewhere in the EU, in Europe, because the original price is 35 euros. So I'm not 100% sure where they're based. It could be Germany even. I don't know. But in any case, this is the Nebula palette. Really, really pretty. Very, very fun color scheme and colorful and sparkly. Super, super nice. And they're also coming out with something else. They're also coming out with 8 gorgeous loose pigments for Valentine's Day. These retail for about $3.40 each. This collection is limited edition and this is available now. Okay, sweeties, then let's move on to something that was also so beautiful, and I could not believe my eyes when I saw this, because in so many ways, like, everything is calling me to this release too, and that is LEORAH Cosmetics. They're coming out with the Capricorn eyeshadow palette, and sweeties, this is so rich. It's so rich. It's like, you know, everything that I want to have in my life is rich. That's why I really don't vibe so much with pastels, because they're just not rich. You know, they're too soft. I want force. I want force in my life, you know, and this is forceful, but like in such a good way. You know, I love this. It's so beautiful. This retails for $25. This is available now from LEORAH Cosmetics. I think it is absolutely beautiful. Also, of course, if you have a darker complexion, but also for people like me, I think this could be so cool, you know. Really, really nice. All right, sweeties, let's move on to e.l.f. because e.l.f. is coming out with this release. This is available now, the Cookies and Dreams collection. You do have an eyeshadow palette consisting of mattes and shimmers and metallic shades for $9, and then a lip exfoliator, lip glosses, and all kinds of other stuff. In case you want to consider this or pick this up or go to the store and try to pick it up, I cannot get e.l.f. here, so this is not for me. And also, I would probably then rather go for a bigger palette palette and like a little bit more of everything, you know, but this is just me. This is of course affordable makeup, which is really, really nice. I'm all for that. So feel free to check this one out. This is coming on January 19th. Now, sweeties, we need to talk about Shine by SD. Shine by SD is collaborating. There are two pop-up palettes, and one of them is from Monica Jones, and one of them is, wait, Bizarro Volta. I think she's from Germany, and Monica Jones is, wow, I don't want to say something wrong. Is it Canada? I collabed with her on Instagram already, but I forgot where she came from. I'm so sorry. But they're coming out with two palettes in collaboration with Shine by SD, which is so cool. And these two ladies are just beyond talented. You know, if you check out their Instagrams, beyond talented. Okay, so they're coming out, each of them, with a palette in collaboration with Shine by SD. One of them is called As Above, the other one So Below. This looks so stunning. This looks so stunning. I mean, it is a price tag when I tell you. If you buy them as singles without the palette, I do believe the post says it like this. I'm just sometimes a little bit confused, but I think as a single bundles they retail for $86 US each for 6 shades. Okay, if you buy it in a palette, it's $90 each. So that is of course massive, you know, but you know, I have actually had a very good conversation with one of my besties who is super much into shades from Shine by SD, and also in general, you know, multi-chromes, duochromes, and all of these things, and she says this is absolutely worth it. It's absolutely worth it. So there you go. If you want to buy both of them, it's going to cost you $170, you know. So that is what it is. This is coming soon. I'm super excited for this launch. I'm personally not going to be able to afford this, obviously, but this is launching on January 22nd. Congratulations to Shine by SD, and of course to these beautiful ladies, deservingly so, because when you look at their looks that they're creating on Instagram, or in case of the Bizarro Volta, she's doing swatches like you would not believe. So you know, check them out and support them, because they're absolutely amazing and they deserve this collab like you wouldn't believe. So yeah, so this is basically what it is. This is gonna go on pre-order then super soon. Okay, now sweeties, it's Belle Cosmetics is coming out with the Color Stroke mascaras, and one of you actually tagged me in this, and I'm so grateful. And this person also sent me basically, or tagged me in a picture where she was wearing, was it the red one? Sweetie, I think it was the red one, right? So the Color Stroke mascaras, and it looked so amazing. Now, I'm always a little bit suspicious when it comes to stuff like this, because I have tried, not a lot, but some colorful mascaras that basically didn't have any significant color impact. And if you know me just a tiny little bit, I don't want to waste my time with stuff that doesn't give me impact, right? But sweeties, this looks so good. So good, because I know now, because one of you tagged me in that picture and I saw the red one, like it was striking, you know. So that is so cool. It says here it's vegan, it's cruelty free, it's water resistant, not waterproof. It has a curling effect, and it's quick dry, and it has a thick consistency, and this is what it is. Okay, sweeties, in case you're up for this, I could totally see myself working with stuff like this, and even also coloring my falsies and stuff, you know, because of course I'm always wearing falsies, so I would have to color those instead of really my natural lashes so much, you know. But this is so cool. Do I have a price for this? I don't have a price for this here, but feel free to check it out, of course, because this looks cool. Okay, then we also need to talk about this one. This is from Beautiful Shells Cosmetics. I think this is also a new brand for me, and they're coming out with the Creole. Is it Creole? The Creole palette. Yes, the Creole palette, which is a 9-pan palette. Also, this color scheme is so lovely. You do have mattes and shimmers in the palette, and mostly shimmers. I think there are only 3 mattes. Is it 3? 4 mattes, maybe 4 mattes in the palette. And I think this is also so beautiful. This gives me fall theme vibes, which is, as you probably know, my most favorite color schemes of the whole year, because these are the palettes that just, they ground me to something. I don't know what it is really, but they pull me in the most of all the palettes in the whole year are the fall theme palettes, and this is kind of a little bit in that direction, and I love it. It's warm, it's dramatic, it's colorful, it's sparkly, and also gives you some neutral options in case you want to, at least when it comes to the shimmer shades. So this is this on sale already now? Yeah, I think it is already available now. All right, then let's also talk about DedeSignature Cosmetics, because DedeSignature Cosmetics is coming out with a new Neon collection, and this is the palette. There might be more stuff coming within that collection, but this is all I know as of right now. I think this is called the Fireworks palette. Yeah, this is called the Fireworks palette with, of course, neons. And I know that DedeSignature has a very, very nice formula. I have, let me think, 5 palettes from DedeSignature, I do believe. Really, really like that brand, and now they're coming out with this one. So in case you want to check this one out, I think there might be more launching though. Okay, so check it out yourselves, or stay tuned, of course, because we're still going to talk about more releases, definitely. Now let's talk about Saints, Angels, Sinners, because also she is sneak peeking 2 new palettes. We do have the Dollface palette with 4 mattes and 5 duochromes, and then we do have the Get Lucky palette, which also has 9 shades, and all of them are duochromes. This is coming soon. I do not have more information about this as of right now. Of course, these are a little bit more soft. Check out her page there, or her website, because she also has, of course, super, super colorful stuff in case you're more into colorful looks. But you will definitely see those palettes here featured on my channel too, because I already know that I'm going to get them. All right, sweeties, this is coming soon, just as a sneak peek. Then also a sneak peek for Magic Mondays. That is a brand that I found this last year in 2021 for the first time. I tried the Oracle palette. I also reviewed it here on my channel, and they're coming out with their Heartbreaker collection, which is going to launch on January 21st. So this is super soon. So this is all I know though. As of right now, this is the only picture I have, but I definitely wanted to talk about this, even though I don't know really a lot. It's going to be probably a palette plus, so we shall see. Definitely going to talk about that then next week and update you. And with that, sweeties, we are done. We are through, and it only took like 2 hours to film this. All right, so I can hear my kids in the background. They've already started their Zoom lessons in the meantime, so that is really, really cool. It gives me just a little bit of breathing space that I can actually sit down and film, because, you know, being on top of all of the different links for all of the different kids for all of their lessons keeps me really, really busy these days. And yeah, so now I just have to edit this monster, but I'm going to be so, so happy once this is finished and I can give you all the indie news, of course, as always. So sweeties, you will find, of course, all the brands that I've been speaking about linked in the description box down below, together with all my discount codes. Feel free to check them out, and of course ways to support my channel in case you wish to do so, with my links to my social media in case you want to check that out. And my today's makeup you will find in a pinned comment in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, because sweeties, channel is growing, which is so, so nice, and I thank you so, so much. Thank you for being here. You're blessing me every single day. Thank you so, so much for being so positive and so supportive. Love you to bits, and I shall see you here tomorrow for my next video. And up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.